So, quarterfinal number 1 is about to start. Rogue Warrior versus Rogue Warrior. Fly versus TH. Fly, his rise is pretty fascinating, man. One of the oldest guys in the mix, was looking not too strong for a long time, especially like the first half of this year. But I was about to say a meteoric rise, but that's stupid, right? Because they fall down and not rise up. But you know what I mean. He's becoming stronger and stronger. TH on the other side, not the greatest results recently, except of the 2-on-2 cups, where he pretty much dominated alongside Infi. He should be considered the favorite here. Whenever he's offline, he should be considered the favorite in anything. It would be a WCG rematch in the first semifinal if Infi defeats TH. If Infi defeats Lawlight, I think. Right? Is that the grid? I think so.
Yep, I think you're right. I absolutely agree. TH is going into this as the favorite. He's one of the greatest humans in the world. But Fly, he's always this X factor. We still think of him as, yes, he's pretty good. He's certainly a very strong orc. He is in 3rd position of the orcs after Focus and Lin. But I always feel like if Fly is playing offline, he's always got this X factor. Maybe he's going to show up that day. Maybe he's going to go with the Fly 100%. And if he plays like this, man, he is a challenge to everyone.
Yeah.
Think back to GCS, which was at this point 3-4 seasons ago, where everyone was thinking, Fly, he's had his day. His peak is over. He's almost washed up. And suddenly he made to the finals. Suddenly he was the 2nd place finisher at that tournament, which nobody expected. And I think for that reason, you can never count Fly out.
No,
if he is showing up in full force, man.
You definitely shouldn't count him out. That's very true. Last time was really close when they met in Shanghai for PPL, and Fly, once again, like, this is... It sounds so easy, but if he could just stop losing his Blade Masters, he would have way better chances. But okay, maybe it's the day today for it to stop these mistakes. And another question is, this is a tournament about $14,000. Next week, there's a tournament about $70,000. Do you show all your builds? Do you show all your strategies? Do you show all your timings already here in apparently Foshan and not Guangzhou? So sorry about that. Never heard of Foshan, but
yeah, there seems to be a question, especially for the orcs. Lin has shown us at Yule Cup, for example, how to properly play against human nowadays. Seems to be exclusively with a Farseer. And yeah, very precise builds are required. I think much more so from orc than from human. And the 2 players are getting ready. Guys, we're about to hop into map 1.
Indeed. Last Refuge it is. And the stream should be a little better. I lowered the quality, so it's not looking too great. Sorry about that, but I think stability and a fluent stream are more important than quality. Should be like 720p or something. We have 2 Rogue Warriors. There's no lower bracket. It's just one chance for these players. Fly in the blue, upper right, Last Refuge. TH for the human in the bottom left in the red.
All right, here we go. Map 1, Fly. Does he have something new to show us? We like to make fun of him. Sometimes a little bit for his Blade Master courage, let's say, for his on the edge plays. But nowadays it's mostly about Farseer. But here we see him. He is actually going Blade Master. And with that, kind of the only top orc who does this anymore.
You seem to be like 1 or 2 seconds in front of me, so be careful with spoilers here. We have an Archmage on TH's side, but yeah, I haven't seen a Blade Master in this matchup in a long time. I feel like it's all Farseer. The Blade Master is pretty good against Night Elf still, even with Mirror Image these days. But Farseer, Blade Master against Human,
I mean, if there
Interesting.
is a map to play Blade Master, it is this one. It's good for stacking up with items. It's actually really bad to creep with Farseer, to be honest. But at the same time, if you do play Farseer, if you do play aggressively, the human will have quite a bit of issues finding the levels, most likely. However, we see TH going for this advanced play here early on already, pulling out the Rock Golem, and with that, will be getting the Shadow Priest early. Not even concerned with creeping the camp. It's just for the Shadow Priest. This will cost him some resources early on. This will slow down the tech for TH, but the Shadow Priest early on, and once the Archmage gets level 2, it's just such a big benefit for the human army.
Is it necessary, though, to get the Shadow Priest against the Blade Master? I mean, against wolves, yeah, dispel and a little bit of healing, but here it only provides healing. Or
I mean, he went
potions.
for it before he saw the hero. This was kind of a blind play. Since he went for the Rock Golem pull, he cannot scout with a footy, so he doesn't know about the first hero choice. But yeah, I agree. Against a Blade Master, it's not that good. So it looks like TH was absolutely expecting the Farseer, but doesn't see him here. But maybe he's satisfied with that, because against a Blade Master, honestly, it should be easier nowadays to creep. And that's what the AM is doing right now, taking out a few more creeps, and will be hitting level 2 at the very least. But what he wants is level 3. Hitting level 3 before tier 2, that's always the big goal. But LR is a hard map to find that level 3 on.
That's true. There was a little tiny play between them. TH was moving up the hill at the laboratory, just with a couple of units, but Fly was also scouting there. You can't creep the lab this early, can you? Or is it a new thing maybe on the ladder that humans militia creep the lab for a crazy level 3 creep? I really don't know what this was, but okay. We got an end snare on Fly's grunt. This is not looking too good. 4 units around, not working. But the grunt down to 30% has to disengage. Water Elemental last hit would be big for Fly. Not getting it.
This is kind of the typical early game on Last Refuge. TH trying to find levels, Blade Master distracting, slowing down. If Fly should get level 2, this is pretty much perfect for him. TH goes for the boots as well to be a little bit faster. In this matchup, oftentimes we see tier 2 base pushes as well against the burrows, against tier 2 buildings. But with the AM not hitting level 3 here anytime soon, Fly should be feeling pretty safe in his main base.
He's only level 1 though, trying to get some experience, losing a lot of HP. And is there dust? Yes, there is. Revealed now. Windwalk, of course, has no collision at the moment. More hits from Footman, but no disable, no Mountain King in yet. They actually have a hero overlay. It's quite interesting for the first time in Next history, I think. Nice to see that. With inventory as well. Good job, guys. Stepping it up.
Is it exactly the same as Grubby's? It looks very similar.
It's definitely Pat's overlay.
All right, cool. So creeping continues for both players. Blade Master will be hitting level 2. And the Shadow Hunter comes out as well. Is this just going to be straight up Raider Walker? With Farseer especially, we saw a lot of Windrider play coming into the mix. But can you play that with a Blade Master as well? With a Blade Master, it always feels like you have to get that Spirit Link, doesn't it? AM gets the big invul and the level 3. That's a nicely lined up creep camp right there. But Fly going for the Merc camp as well. This is going to be a big drop for him. Only bad item here is the Belt of Giant Strength. Everything else is pretty good. Oh, but he gets the Flute of Accuracy. Okay, that isn't that great.
And yes, it feels already like pressure on Fly that he's forced to creep this with the blade as well, not Shadow Hunter solo. Far away from level 3. TH, of course, is already level 3 with a big invul and boots, and a Mountain King joins the fray now as well. First, Wyvern is out. TH is, I guess, not going for Rifleman. We've seen this from Sock, and it's just not good anymore.
So here we have the first big contest of the game towards the Ogre Magi camp. Both want this big item. Level 1 Stormbolt, still pretty good with a stun duration, 5 seconds. Goes for the first grunt, and we'll take that one out.
Okay, footy trade, and snare on the Berserker. That's real good damage for TH and big kill. Fly is definitely in trouble here. No mana. Oh man. Okay, we see it in the upper right though. There's enough Windwalk so he can get out. Ogre Magi still up for grabs. And Hex is ready to use as well, but no level 2 heal wave. TH gathering more and more experience. This one went to Fly though. And the Blade Master stunned, right-clicked, heal wave, and Windwalk gets him out. But this is so risky now for Fly. No consumables, low mana on the Shadow. This should be the Ogre Magi for TH. Everything else would surprise me greatly. Reveal. Man, he's playing with fire. But I know Fly, he's gonna get in. He doesn't get anything except the hammer to the head and the right clicks to the back. And he dies. Typical Fly. You could
Fly.
see this coming miles and miles ahead.
How confident is TH in this game, by the way? He goes for the aggressive shop creep, and he didn't even call militia. He left them all in the base.
Yeah.
And it seems to be working out. The Windrider harass in the meantime really didn't do that much. And with the Blade Master dead, the Orc is in trouble. The burrows are exposed. Shadowhunter now has to defend by himself with 2 walkers and a single grunt. Well, 3 walkers actually. Okay. Good walker numbers. So he has to spell on Spiritling, I suppose. But where's his damage?
Well, I know there's damage on the human side. That's the Stormbolt. That was the last one, but he still has the big mana potion that he just found at the fountain. So this Shadowhunter is living a risky life. But yeah, there's no damage. The Wyvern, I think, is not doing anything in the main anymore. Apparently didn't do too much. Shadowhunter close to 3, but oh my god, TH just creeping in Fly's front yard. And waiting for the blade to be revived. He creeps level 3 now, but this is a way bigger camp for Fly, obviously.
Level 4 AM is going to be very nice as well. But at least we do have the level 2 heat wave. Hopefully that's going to help the Blade Master remaining alive. TH, is he going to back up? Is he going to continue creeping? He could even expand at this point, or is he going to push forward? Looks like he's pushing forward once again onto those burrows. No reinforced defenses yet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy to kill. Mass repair. Resources look okay. So at least he got that. First breakers are coming to steal the Spirit Link. There is enough anti-air to kill this Wyvern rather quickly. That's the second source of damage. Oh, big dispel on the Water Elementals though. That's level 3 on the blade. Maybe critical strike 2 immediately. 4 extra damage, but so far, Fly defends this push into the base.
Militia are coming in now. Can they turn the tide? Few breakers only, so Spirit Link is still effective. Blade Master in the front line is copying a good amount of damage right there.
Yeah, but the breaker is gone, so Spirit Link can be better. The Kodo could easily eat the Water Elemental. Level 2. It's not going for it. Maybe his stomach is full already. And Snare not flying on this Mountain King. There is the Ankh on him, so focusing not the right idea, I guess. But TH backs off with only a 5 supply lead. Heroes look, of course, way better for him, but no level 3 Mountain King. Didn't get it in the fight either. So maybe TH getting back up to 50. Which is really confusing, by the way, because the heroes are swapped compared, like, the resources and heroes are not on the same side. But yeah, getting level 3 Mountain King is the priority. There you go. Level 4 Archmage as well for the level 2 Aura. And then, like, 50 supply and another push. But Fly having the supply lead now. But he's about to get jacked at the red spot. But he backs off. Ooh, that was big. Oh, for now at least. Oh, the red, the big ogre hacks on the Mountain King, so he can't throw a Stormbolt. That is, what's the item? Mood of Cunning for more damage on the blade. No aura, but speed scroll out. Lots of experience and one of the best items on the map. And still the supply lead for Fly.
It's actually TH with a supply lead. The overlay is not quite 100% correct. So the heroes and the resources line up,
Oh, now they
but
swapped
the
it. No,
but
wait.
the actual player tag isn't quite correct.
Ah, okay. Oh, damn, this is confusing.
So slight supply lead for TH. His MK already in invis, checking things out, providing the front line and the powerful clap ability, which is on level 2. Fly is moving in, looking for another engagement.
All
This
right,
doesn't
you
look
are
like
a
the
little
easiest position, though.
bit ahead again, so I have to cut you off in these fights. Can he intercept this creeping? He can't for now. Mountain King invis. Still for a little, but there's nothing really hurt that he could snipe immediately. Ooh, Mountain King exposed! Can he trigger this Ankh? Item went to the Blade Master with the Claws of Attack, making this crit a little stronger. Fighting into this choke is not the best idea by Fly, though. Backing off. Shadowhunter still has some good mana and a heal scroll. Should be safe. Nice control on the Mountain King.
Yeah, Fly is trying to go for plays, is trying to go for good engagements, but he doesn't seem to be finding any. This Blade Master's damage isn't connecting that much. He does have the level 2 crit, he does have some damage boosting items, but with the mass slow, with the breakers there, TH seems to be able to take any kind of engagement, and now with his confidence is taking another creep camp, taking the red camp there. Fly is going to be stealing the rock golem, which is pretty nice. But we see the human now at a 10 supply lead. And the question is, what's TH going to do with this? Normally, when you break into upkeep, you kind of want to force a fight soon. Because, of course, you will be at a disadvantage economy-wise. But actually, TH very unusually seems to be going for the expansion up on the high ground.
Huh. Against Orc. Got a talisman here. Good for the MK, but no aura. Fly. What did he get? I think overlay is a little slow. Right? Didn't see. Oh, flute again. That's unfortunate. Pretty much the only item that doesn't do anything. Turtle is up for grabs for Fly in the bottom as well. TH creeps this now. That's the last bit of experience on the map. He leaves the turtle alone. Is there a base race coming? 2 raiders? It's 3 raiders? Okay. Wait, is it that? No. I thought for a second it's Zapdos, but he just didn't creep the spot yet. But Fly has no idea about the expo. Does he have pillage? Don't think so. And TH comes in for the creep jack. Item goes to Fly, though. It's either getting a big item this time. Ankh as well. Well, for Fly, that should be the ideal item on the Blade Master, to be honest. Clap in the middle of everything. But he focuses this Mountain King down to 50% already. There's not much healing on him. Except he got the Ankh again. Stolen. No, used. Not used, by the way. And the Ankh is triggered. Blade Master. Oh, that could be... No. I thought if he's getting killed here, and then the Ankh triggers after the town portal, he's just insta-dead. But
that's a little scary for the MK, forcing the Ankh right there, but it was double level ups as well for Fly. Level 5 AM, level 4 MK, and that is big level ups. And of course, time bought for the expansion, which is now finished. TH already with a 10 supply lead, and this is going to be getting higher and higher. This has been a very calculated game, not too much action for the most part, but TH is playing it masterfully, as he has shown so many times before, just getting ahead little by little, securing more and more advantages, and now this game seems to be his for the taking.
Yeah, Fly needs a big move to make this work. The Mountain King is pretty much unkillable. HP boost from the talisman, lots of armor from the 2 rings, lots of mana from the Brilliance Aura level 3, not Water Elementals. He has a heal scroll, he has double invul. Yeah, we have a mana potion on the Shadowhunter, who's not 5 though. Level 2 crit on the blade. Inventory is good, but not overwhelming. And this looks like TH is pushing for the victory here. 10 supply lead again for the human. Or still, like this is not changing. The engagement once again with the Invis Mountain King. So much clap, so much slow. He still has Sorks on top. Oh, and the Kodo's getting intercepted. eats his way back into the base, but pretty much out of this fight, Blade Master comes in. Critical strike after the backstab brings the Mountain King down to 50%, but the breaker numbers are real good as it seems, creating a nice blocker line. Heal wave on the Blade Master again, 174 critical strike. Takes out units, gets a lot of crits, but the sustain of TH is really good. Clap again. Peons come in to soak up some damage, which is nice to see. But the numbers are just going into one direction, and that's the direction of TH's 1-0. Blade Master is surrounded. Has no mana anymore. Relying on that heal wave of the Shadow Hunter. Invo Potion saves him from now. That heal scroll. So much value. And the Blade Master dies for the... Oh my! Second time now. Trying to speed scroll him out, but the breakers. Just too tanky. TH even bringing a Berserker in. And now, without the Blade Master's damage, without Wyvern, there's no way in hell to win this. Mountain King is kind of dry, so he can't use Clap anymore, but units should be enough at this point for TH, and it's a 17 supply lead. Boom, next Raider falls.
Yeah, this seems to be cruising now for TH. And the Blade Master's damage just wasn't enough. This is... I mean, it's kind of what we've been seeing with the Blade Master, isn't it? Even if he's high level, even if he does have the items, he just doesn't seem to be good enough anymore in the late game against human. If you don't play Farseer TC, this Shadow Blade Master strat just seems to be outdated.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, of course he got his Blade Master killed in the mid game. That threw him back. And the early was pretty great for TH. So it's not only the late game, it was also the early where TH was super good. And that's GG right here. TH taking map number 1 again against Fly. Same as it was at PPL. The favorite prevails for now, but maybe on map 2 we will get the Farseer and a different build and more aggression.
Yeah, I think so.
And a better series for Fly.
LR, as pointed out earlier, that is the Blade Master map. But yeah, it just seems antiquated. It just seems outdated. Yes, he did die, but let's say he doesn't die. Okay, the Blade Master then is going to have more experience a little bit, and maybe he gets to 5 to 10 more supply. Is that going to change things, though? I'm not so sure.
Let's see about that. Let's go to Lawlight's stream. We should have better... What is it? Yeah. He should have better quality, and we should be in sync then. I hope he's showing... Yeah, he's just fully restreaming it. I think that's a better idea, Remo. Then I don't have to wait.
Smart plays.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm here for. Chinese casters in the bottom. Yaya back to Warcraft casting. She was absent for a while, but now she's back. Nice to see her back. Thank you, Enigma Zek, for the Prime sub.
Map 2, normally we see Concealed being the choice by orcs.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me too much either. It's best of 3 here, so 2 vetoes each. The map pool is the normal competitive map pool we have with AZ, Echo, Last Refuge, Terranistan, Twisted Meadows, Concealed Hill, and which one did I forget? Last Refuge, I guess. Thank you, Exact85, for the Prime sub. Congrats on the 80k followers today. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would love to know what's on that tie. Fight for every... I don't know.
Every game? No, that's
No,
not a game.
It's something with EAT. I don't know. But it is Concealed Hill. And this quality is a little better than the one before. CH, the standard map for Fly, but here it kind of must be a Farseer, right?
Yeah, I think so. Now Fly, still Believing in the blade. That experiment was not successful in game 1. And TH, like, did he make any mistakes in the first game? It just looked so damn solid.
Yeah.
As is so often the case by TH. Super convincing victory, honestly, in game 1.
Yeah. He did his homework, that's for sure. Map number 2, match points for TH. Will Fly be eliminated and will his comeback be stopped once again by the 3X? TH finds himself in the bottom left again, TH in the upper right again, so the perspective doesn't change, but maybe the first hero. So far, standard build, no rushed tag with no barracks. We will observe the altar for sure. For TH, everything should be set in stone, especially on this map. It is Archmage, Footman, Tech, Human standard. Depending, like, it's going to be interesting how the creep routes are going to pay off and working out.
Yeah, heal fountains and also tier 2 expansions. This is the two benefits of this map for Orc. And here we do see the Farseer. That seems to be the wiser choice for the first hero. But as far as level 1 creeping goes, this map is actually a lot better for the AM. Getting level 3 here is a lot more reliable than it is on LR. Creep camps just simply are a little bit easier here. You get level 2 right away with the 2 camps outside your main, and then the human can spread out across the map, go for the green camps, take out one camp after the next, and gather experience little by little. And if you do get that level 3 early on in the game, that makes everything so much easier. Whether you want to be playing aggressive into the orc base, or you just want to be creeping up defensively, passively, everything becomes so much easier once you get those level 2 watch elementals.
True. TH, by the way, second best player in the world according to the Warcraft 3.elo ranking at the moment. Fly, not like barely in the top 15. I expected him a lot higher here, but maybe the most recent results weren't the greatest. Normal creep route by TH, not doing any risks with the laboratory, anything crazy against the Farseer. That is way too risky. And yeah, we get attack. Standard stuff.
Nope. Yeah, no creeping at all. Farseer reliant on getting some kills, stealing some creeps. But weird movement by him here, isn't it? He walks across the map with the Farseer, sees the AM briefly, then backs off back to the main to deal with a single footy. It looks like he's wasting a lot of time, and especially for Orc early game, it's so crucial. It's absolutely vital to have decent movement, to be effective on the map. You need to be able to get your experience, in the meantime slow the enemy down. It is a very tough early game for Orc indeed, but Fly doesn't seem to be as crisp here with his Farseer control. Maybe that is why he played with a Blade Master in game 1, because he's not at the same level with a Farseer as perhaps Lin or Focus. But so far in this early game, Fly really isn't getting much done.
I mean, we have seen Fly with great Blade Master plays, with great Farseer plays, so it's not like he can't play this hero. Should be a TC then, and the question is, how will he let the TC creep, and what's TH's unit response? Will he still go for rifle as Sock yesterday? I highly doubt that. It was a cool idea by Sock yesterday. He used the Scout Footman to attack the altar constantly, and then he had a nice timing attack to try to kill the Altar of Storms before the TC comes out. Didn't really work, but alright. Fly again with the grunt surrounded. These early games are really not his. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but man, this is so much better for TH again.
Absolutely. That hurts a lot. Losing that grunt is painful. Ideally, when the TC comes out, you want to solo creep him to get his levels up quickly. And losing a grunt like that is gonna make this much, much more difficult. Super crisp surrounds by TH as well. He sees the end snare, he's like, huh, easy surround right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 units around. Swaps out the footy when he's getting damaged, sends him over to the fountain. TH just, I mean, it's still the early game. Nothing's over. But judging this so far, plus the last game, TH is looking like the better player.
Today, for sure. Fly, it's very early, maybe Fly, not the morning person. Needs some time, needs some more coffee, but the Farseer also down to like 30%. He's taking way more hits from this Archmage with the boots than necessary.
Can he force the TP here?
Looks like it, right? Boots of Speed, good item. Oh, he's even passing the Grunt, more free hits. He needs a potion and a good block. Here we go, Grunt in front, sidestep by TH. He does everything perfectly. Fireball! Potion last second, saves the TP.
Love this play by TH. Knowing exactly in what situation he is at every point, knowing how to push it, knowing how to utilize it. Looking so good. And now, almost level 3. Look at the experience difference. It is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's almost a 2-level lead.
Would love to have our XP overlay graph here to show it in graphics.
Footy Scout gets taken out, and Fly is trying with the expansion, which is kind of the norm nowadays in this matchup. TC comes out on tier 2, you try to utilize your strength of early purge and back that up with an expansion in the meantime. Question is, what's TH going to do? Is he going to try to all-in push against this expo? Or counter-expand? That is the two options that Human always has against this strat.
I feel TH is more of a counter, like a push player. The early game went so great for him. He has this level 3 Archmage already. Water Elemental gets surrounded though. Good experience. Level 2 TC already, and that's more important than the high level Farseer. Maybe Fly can get back into the game like this with a couple of good storms.
Yeah, good positioning right there by Fly. Very important. Covering his expansion. Making sure it doesn't get cancelled too easily. Nice follow-up scouting by the Woofies as well. So this expansion will be coming up. TH was looking for a free, easy cancel on the expansion, but Fly denies that. Well done. But TH, not done yet. He does want to get that cancel, as it seems.
So aggressive. He wants to have a break. He wants to get back into the backstage area, hang out with his buddies, and get off that stage. Purchase coming in against the level 2 Water Elementals now. 2 of them. A depth upgrade should be nice. Now it's really an issue that they don't have mana bars.
Purchase coming in, level 2 Farseer. We do have the Chain Lightning now. Is this enough damage for the cancel? One Water Elemental is still standing. It's only really the heroes and footies doing the DPS, but it seems to be good enough. The expansion will be cancelled. So now, TH, will he fight or will he TP out?
Stomp a little too late. I feel loses one Sork in the process. Mountain King also a little low. There was Chain Lightning. Stomp was already used. Fly set up the expansion right away again. Supply is pretty equal. TC half a level from level 3. Man, the second heroes, this is looking so much better for Fly. One camp is level 3 for him.
Yeah, this TC is going to be the late game carry. Can his stomps win him the game? But of course, TH is not going into rifles. The mass breaker and caster strat seems to be better nowadays, and that is what we will be seeing. TH with a small supply lead here, up by 6. But now having lost the TP, that makes things dangerous. Moving out on the map without a TP, always scary, and especially against Purge and Stomp, it becomes even more dangerous.
I agree. So much disable from that Stomp. Big slow to minimal movement speed with Purge, but it's still only 2 Shaman. I really feel that's not enough. I mean, this cancel of the Expo was quite expensive, but units are important. TH, 5 supply leaders, you said. Mountain King, good mana. Only Stormbolt. Okay, now Bash, no Clap.
Yeah, focusing all on the TC. I think that's a smart play. TH realizes all about the Torrent Chieftain. So, especially when there's no Spirit Link and no healing, that hero is hard to utilize. So, he's going to be going all in on damaging the second hero of the Orc. As long as there's no insane stomps, this should be looking good for TH. Speed Scroll going in, trying to get some Devourers off, especially on the Breaker. This would be useful. Nice Stomp, Lightning Shield, good combo right there. TH is trying to commit for the cancel. He gets the cancel, but no TP anymore. TH is kind of stuck up here.
Yeah, how does he want to get out? Long range Stormbolt on the TC. There is an invul on him, and the Storm doesn't last long enough. I think he has to own that fight. There's more Stormbolt though, and I think he just wants to nuke the TC, and if the TC dies, it should be his game. Here's the right click. Here's more Invul Potion. Oh boy, that was close. Farseer kind of surrounded, but man, massive Stomp once again. But there is one more Stormbolt, and nothing on the TC. He swaps something, the Town Portal, and he gets out. But TH, what a brave warrior. Rushing into this position without a TP, he has to get the cancel, he has to win the fight, otherwise he loses the game, and he gets the cancel and forces the TP with good Stormbolt hero focus, despite not being level 3.
Yeah, again, TH impressing here, knowing exactly how far he can go, knowing exactly the limits of his army, and playing this so convincingly, so impressively. I'm really blown away by him. Again, he is looking super strong right here. Backs off to the red camp. Double level ups are pretty close for him. Level 4 AM, level 3 MK. Only gets the pipe, which is rather useless, but this is still good experience. But Fly is coming in for a possible creepjack.
Yeah, we had high praise for Fly in the past weeks, like 6 to 9 months, I guess. Weeks, 6 to 9 weeks. Today, no real special moves, no special builds, nothing too fancy. A little bit disappointing so far. 3 times a charm or what? Expo again. Thank you, Esports Dahahaha for the 4-month resub.
New TP, new invul by TH. Playing it safe now. Again with a slight supply lead, we go into the next fight. TH getting Stormbolted and focused quickly once again. Can he get these big stomps out once more? Aiming for the MK now, perhaps. Purge, Stomp, Lightning Shield. Lots of damage on the second hero for the human.
Yeah, there's no invul on him. He could swap it from the Archmage to the Mountain King, but I guess the Dwarf is out of that fight already. Militia coming in for TH. Lightning Shield does a lot to them. So not the biggest value. 50-50 fight. Hero levels quite equal. Farseer not level 3. One tiny bit away. Mountain King not level 3. One tiny bit away. But we see the Invis casts again. And that could be a surprise factor. No TP on Fly.
Yeah, and now the biggest difficulty hits Fly. He doesn't have the AoE dispel from Disenchant, so dealing with his mass slow is so difficult. We can see all the grunts slowed down, the Kodos as well. Super tough game now for Fly.
That's level 4 and 3 on the human heroes. Big advantage going for the Mountain King once again. Heal Scroll is the only consumable for Fly. Heal Scroll for TH now as well on the MK. Finally the level up. Could be Chain Lightning or is it Wolfies? Let's see about that. Kodo? Did it eat? I'm not too sure actually. TC can't really get the connection, right? The Storms? Not overwhelming. It is Wolfies. Not overwhelming. The breakers protect the castles as well. Burn some mana. There is plenty though. Oh, Stormbolt before the first stun. Lots of right clicks. Lots of feedback and Fly. He's just losing HP and HP and HP without getting anything for it.
At least he bought the time for the expansion. This one is done now.
Why did he build a farm there? Not like a tower or something.
I think it's just like a confidence play. Like, look at me. Or he could staff up there, which he does. Oh my god, does he still get the cancel?
It's TH, I wouldn't be too surprised.
This game isn't the flashiest. It's not the most insane. It's not Happy versus Lawliot. But isn't it TH just playing it so insanely well?
It's
like,
human masterclass, yeah.
Isn't he playing it perfectly? It looks like he's playing it perfectly, man.
Okay, he holds the expansion for now, down to 50%. But it feels like he needs a hero kill. He's down in supply again. Wolves can be dispelled rather quickly. Splits them nicely though. Okay, first one dispelled. No control magic would be fun to see. And again, the long-range Mountain King Stormbolts to just control the TC despite the level 2 aura. Okay, that actually makes it a little harder now. But we don't really feel the absence of clap. Oh, again, the Stormbolt. Here are the right clicks. More and more and more. TC has an invul. Use that one. Mountain King kind of low as well. He will be the first to get out of that invul, but there's a bit of healing too. The grunts are melting away. We do have one more Stormbolt, I think. And that should be the end for the TC then.
Yeah, and grunts are getting taken out. The TC doesn't get the good connections that he needs. TH is playing too well around it. And without those stomps, there's no real damage. Like, TH isn't even taking much hits. MK is hurt, yes, but everything else is fine. And the Expo might be standing, but probably not for very long.
Yeah, he's not gonna take much gold from that one. TH is an upkeep. Oh, Purge. That could be the chance here to get... Oh, the stun a little bit too late. TH on point with the TC, with the TP. And with that, he holds the Expo. No counter expansion by TH. Can Fly stall more time to let this Expo pay off. Maybe distract with Wyvern. Oh, he was stuck. He has to buy another TP.
That was the first mistake by TH in a long time. Mispositioning the AM. His one error in this game forces him to TP out and buy his Fly more time. Can he finally produce enough army? There is still a supply lead for TH. Very, very slightly, though. Only. And it's pushing across the map again.
Okay.
Without a TP this time, by the way.
Yeah. Kind of risky. He has a staff and boots. That's the only items he has. Like, he can make a pit stop to the shop. It's not guaranteed that he gets the item. Like, if Fly is moving over with his 600 gold, he could steal that.
Big level ups right here. Level 4 MK, level 5 AM, perhaps. And Counter Expo coming up on the high ground.
Ooh.
I think Fly scouted it, actually, with Wolves. Oh, yeah. There we see it. Really good usage of the Wolf Fiends.
We have a comeback a little bit. But first, Fly needs to hold. He actually has the supply lead now. TH willing to defend. I think he didn't cancel it. Oh, no, he did. Okay. Overlay again a little slow. But the TC getting a lot of feedback here. Got the heal scroll. Got 2 heal scrolls actually. And an invul. TC is diving deep for it. Has a potion. Lightning shield. Nice combo. Chain lightning to follow it up. This is huge AoE. He spreads that AoE as well. Invul potion though to be safe from the next Stormbolt. Kodo I think has eaten second one. Not too sure. Invis TC. With the cloak. Nice. Going for the Archmage, who is level 5, by the way. Level 3 aura again. And the cloak, man. How cool. But he needs some healing. How do you want to save that TC? He has 2 heal scrolls. Okay. Oh, control magic now. Wolves fighting. Stormbolt. Right click. Heal scroll. Oh, he needs the second one as well to be safe. Barely limping away.
Doesn't seem to be good enough, though. The TC eats the Stormbolt and dies.
Oh, Fly. Oh, no. Bash. There's another bolt. The aura. Another bash, actually. Bolt to the head. Fly losing both heroes and the game and the series.
The Expo is standing. You never really want to give up in that situation, I guess. But without heroes, what can you do? This is not StarCraft. With units purely, it doesn't work out normally. Fly's backing up to the fountain. Okay. But these grunts mass slowed, barely any damage even on the side of TH. And guess what? In the meantime, he's got his own expansion up, so it's not like the 2 base is such a big advantage for Fly anymore.
Yep, absolutely. Both are in upkeep, so there's no player without upkeep that could get an echo advantage. This is almost level 5 MK then. Farseer far away from 5. TC far away from 5. This is not happening, and Archmage is actually closer to level 6 than the Farseer is to 5. But what was that range on the Stormbolt? That was pretty much max level.
Oh, Farseer once again finds himself in trouble. Speed scroll, can it save him? But where are the kills for TH? For Fly, excuse me. Nice Stormbolt dodge right there with the invul. Okay. But how is he ever going to win a fight?
I don't know. He needs the fountain. I don't know how much Devour is in these Kodos, but there's not much meat in the front, that's for sure, especially with the T lacking and TH. He's containing him at the fountain and attacking here. I'm not sure if he... Okay, he took out one peon. TH is intercepting. This position is so great. Fly can't move out. The reinforcements don't arrive for that army to support him here, and he can constantly send summons. He's in a perfect triangle.
Yep. Really smart.
And human woofies, man. Remo, how do you like that?
I love my woofies, dude. You know. Yeah, the level 3 aura again on the AM. It seemed like it's getting meta. Level 5 AM always going for the level 3 aura. Against Purge, of course, especially, it makes sense. And there we go. Woofie stolen again. Woofies plus elementals. The summons combine. They work together. And this expansion in quite a bit of trouble now.
Thank you, Deathbed488 for the Prime sub. 9 months already. Greetings live from the next tournament. Thanks for your help with getting me and Mouse here. Damn, true. We skipped that one. Mouse with a 32-month resub. Greetings live from the next tournament. Thanks for helping with that. Cool that you are not alone there and have like 7 hours of Warcraft ahead of you. Or 6 now, I guess. Oh, 7,
cool.
Right.
I hope we'll see you later on stream. Maybe they're gonna show you in the crowd. That would be nice.
Yeah, you have to do a like a back to Warcraft sign or something. Or just run on
like
stream.
Like a gang sign?
Yeah, no, like this shield thingy that they have in Korean. Oh, that stomp! And the lightning shield follow-up. Mass lightning. That was sick damage by Fly. What a play. But still, the question, is it enough? He's aiming for that Archmage who has a TP, but if he's stunned long enough, but first the TC is stunned. Who's gonna die first? He's TPing out. Okay. Man, that was a sick play by Fly. That's moves like this that he needs to win this game.
Supply-wise, we still have TH in the lead. This was a nice play by Fly. But it feels like hero kill is his only option, right?
Yeah. And TH constantly rebuying the TP. Gets mass teleport in a second. Mountain King is level 5. Got an invul as well. He knows that the win condition for Fly is the hero kill. But one misstep. And he might lose this if you take out the Archmage. Oh, mass teleport now, though.
All right, Fly. Nice dust there. Scouts out the MK, purging him, going aggressively on the second hero. Stomp is ready, goes for it. Lightning Shield, follow up, good DPS on this MK. Half HP now, but the TC dies first. He eats the Stormbolt, second hero is gone. Speed Scroll running forward. Kodos trying to devour as much as they can, but Speed Scroll now is over. And now, here's the trouble.
Yeah, without a TC, there's no way. Control magic again. Full HP Wolves, showing you how much mana he has. Kodos are falling soon. Mountain King, we could even see Avatar. If, well, I don't know if there's enough XP on the map. But that is definitely TH in the semi-final. He repeats the success of PPL. And yeah, that, in the end, was quite obvious. Fly tried his very best, good fighting spirit, good combos. It felt like the longer the game went, he got more into competitive mode and pulled cool moves here and there, but he pretty much slept throughout game 1 and woke up in the half of map 2, and against TH, you gotta be right there from the second 1 on.
Yeah, especially game 2 looked in late game okay, but its early game was pretty weak. It wasn't the perfect efficiency that we are used to seeing from the likes of Lin and TH. This game wasn't the most spectacular, but I think it was still a great showing for what TH can do. It was just super, super, super solid. TH was simply the better player.
Yeah, definitely. That goes for a long time between them. That TH somehow always has the upper hand. He's in the semifinal, and he could meet either his human brother Infi or Lawlight. Both games will be pretty insane with a lengthy history. Of course, TH Infi, the WCG Grand Final of this year. TH lost to Lawlight not too long ago in CC Masters Cup 1, I think. Got the revenge a week later. But first, Lawlight has to go through Infi. Tough grid for him. All the Night Elves are complaining about human. But if there's a Night Elf, he got the answer. Lawlight with his Warden play. We will go into that in a bit. We see some highlights from the TH versus Fly series. We're already on map 2. This lightning shield with a looks like patrol to spread the damage. Chain lightning follow up. Real sweet moves by Fly for the highlight reel, but yeah, nothing more.
Yeah, the 2-0 was rather convincing right there. TH. Can any orc challenge him? It feels like it's only Focus and Lin who can do this. Focus not in this tournament. We do have Lin. He's going to be playing up against Moon later on. This is going to be a sick match. Arguably the two strongest Koreans ever? I think so. But next is going to be Infi versus Lawlight. Lawlight showing against Happy how the Warden can be played even against Undead. And I feel like the lady is going to be the hero of choice against Human as well.
Definitely should be. We take a little break as the Chinese are going into a commercial as well. Feel free to check out the stream description for ways to support us. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. You can also help us out financially with a sub here on Twitch with a little donation via PayPal or credit card. We have merch up at shop.backtowarcraft.com and an Amazon referral link, so every tiny bit helps. And yeah, we're gonna be back in 10 minutes with Infi versus Lawlight. Rather 5 though.